Good morning. I'm Liang Gongfa and he is Lin Ming. We are LT Group. So nowadays, many shops often like a normal type of business model, which is a higher employee uh, from higher employee to becoming a shopkeeper, to becoming a cashier in the shop. Uh, but this type of model made the businessman feel very worried. Why I say so? Because they need to handle the cost in the shop, and then they need to give the salary to the shopkeeper and customer. But and not only that, the human is the animal. They have the limited energy, so they they will feel very tired after continuous working 4 to 5 hours working, even though there is a small break in the between. So, this human employee, human like the cost carrier, uh, they have the limited energy. Okay, so businessmen are finding that what are the other ways to make more profit, more efficiency for their shop. So they are think to the advanced technology, which can do the what the employee can do, or the cashier, or the people, or the shopkeeper can do. Machine technology do not have limited energy. They can do 24 hours, which the human cannot do, and then in the same time, maintain the goal, maintain the efficiency, do not feel very tired of the energy because it not feel power anymore. And then very low cost and instead of businessman will can make more profit and then maintain efficiency at the same time. So let's invite Iti Ming for the next presentation.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation from Mr. Leong. So now is my part, and I want to tell you all, as we all know, recently the new technology is widely used by the whole world. And in fact, in the America, there is one system that impressed us a lot. And this gives us the idea of doing our IoT project. It is the smart market system currently in use in America. And we do some modification to that smart market system, and we do our IoT project as the buzzer motion security system. Yeah, let's moving to the table of content in the buzzer moving security system. Actually, the item include inside the buzzer system is not that much. It's just like this. It's Woki, Woodwi, the ESP32, blink, buzzer, the push button, and resistor. Next slide. So actually, what is a smart market? We need to know the concept, and in the future, actually in smart market, there is no need such job like shopkeepers and like the cashier. So these things are not useless in the future. So what we are thinking is to do the modification so that we can come out with the smart market system. And what we do is about buzzer system. And going to the next slide. When we are doing the smart market system, we need to know that there is 3 devices we need to always looking for. And the first one is the mobile phone, and the second one is how to link the mobile phone to the system. And the third one is we need to learn how to use the computer, and the computer will control all the system functioning. So in this process, we need to link the customer mobile phone with the shop so that it can become a trading, a shopping without any shopkeepers, without any promoters, without any cashier. Yeah, next slide. When we do our IoT project, this is how we set out the project. And there are 3 push buttons, 1 ESP Arduino and 1 buzzer and also 1 resistor. This is our buzzer system connection. And next slide. And moving on into the most boring part, this is the coding we do during the IoT project. Yeah, that is the front part. And the next slide. This is the following part of the coding. Yeah, that is very long. Later, I will explain to you. So now let us invite Mr. Leong to do the demonstration of the IoT project.
So thanks, Jimmy. Okay, so now it's my turn again. I will show our project, which is a smart system, the buzzer system you can use in the mall. Okay, so I play this. The button is the play. We can start the project. Okay, so fun. You can see there is a 3 button and this is buzzer which can produce a lot of sound. So the first button connected with red lines is like this. Quite quick. The sound can like the alarms. You can know that if there is the customer stolen the goods from shop, the guide will can catch him. So if this sound produced, the guide can pay attention to that shop which produce this sound. And then this sound is like DD, and then we can say it's when the customer go into the shop, the sensor will scan, and then they will produce this sound which like welcome customer to our shop, like this. And then the last button is like this. Okay, this button is when the customer left the shop, and then we are produce this sound like say goodbye to the customer, have a nice day, like this. Okay, now we go to the coding part. It's boring part for me again.
Yeah, it's me again. So now we need to looking from the coding part one by one, but we won't explain all the boring stuff thing. Yeah, what we need to know is the front part is about the define. You see the blue color one, that is define blah blah blah, and define blink device name, define blink out token. That tree is very useful when we want to link the Woodwee with the Blink app. So this tree is the first and the most important part if we want to do an IoT project. And the following part, define the Blink Clean, also has the same function with the bottom one, with the top one. And the bottom one include that tree is used to connect the Woodwee with the Blink as well. And the following one, the char out, char SSID, and char path. This tree is to set out the Wi-Fi connection in the Blink so that when we check out in the Blink, we can see that the device is online now. It's not offline. It's in online status. And the following one, we can see the INT. INT means integer. And the integer then following with the variables, we can see that there's a lot of coding we need to do. And the following one, when coming to the build setup, the pin mode and the thing inside the bracket, like the 5, is actually the connection to the ESP32. The pin mode for the first one, that is 5, is the connection with the green line, and the 18 one is a connection with the blue line with the ESP, and the last one 2 is the connection when the push button with the red line connect to the ESP. And the VioLoop is means some coding that will keep on again and again and keep on doing the same effect. So that one is I use the integer ABC, and the A is mean to the digital rate of 5 is also the green line. The the below one push button with the green connection to the ESP, and B will goes to the push button with the blue connection to the blue line connection to ESP, and the C will be the red one. And going to the following part, actually we can see that if and the bracket A is the green line, and B is the blue line, and C is the red line. You just remember like that. And we go into the most look like a lot of thing part, full of a lot of word that it actually not much thing you need to know. You need to know the music coding. That is a not A. Not A will be the sound that is not that high, will be a bit bass, and the not B is the upgrade sharp, become more sharper than A, and C will be more sharper than B, and D will be more sharper than C, and following this sequence, and it is like become sharper and sharper the sound you heard when you're doing the chord. Yeah. So that's all from the coding part. Yeah, that's all for me. And Mr. Leong, thank you very much.
Thank you.